I want to start this video by saying State of Decay 2 is unlike any game I've ever played. What I came to learn was that there are no saves, no reloads, no safety measures. Each person in your community has one life to live, and if they die, they are gone forever. This is the story of Javier, and the valiant life he led to save his girlfriend and the community of friends around him. Javier met Jay during the apocalypse. Although an unlikely bond, their hardships brought them closer.
For what it's worth, I'm glad we're together.
Jay, always a hard worker, became the leader of the people and soon earned the nickname Sheriff.
How'd I get this job again?
For her ability to bring peace among the remaining survivors.
I'm so glad to see you again. Come on in.
They grew strong. All was well. Until
a murderous group of bandits plans on moving into our town. It's up to us to lead the defense.
In an ambush, Jay and Javier were alone, outnumbered. In his last attempt to buy time, Javier was murdered. It was at this point I had lost all hope. Javier was an OG. He had saved her life. He was there when she needed him the most, and never left her side.
Relax, babe. I have the cure in hand. You'll feel better in a sec.
I turned off my computer and vowed to never play the game again. I couldn't sleep. I was too angry. I started searching for ways to get Javier back. I checked the depths of Reddit and YouTube for answers. I found a mod that did just that. Resurrect Javier from the dead. I was relieved and yet saddened by the thought of cheating. With this information in mind, I tried to fall asleep. Waking up, having nightmares of my mistake, I decided to honor Javier by not cheating, but avenging him. I turned on my computer, still distraught, but knowing I had left the game in the middle of a firefight, I had to move fast. Jay was about to die, but manages to escape. She turns back, hoping to gather a horde to send their way. No more friends were gonna die. At the end of the scurry, Jay finds Javier's body lying by a tree. He must have turned into a zombie and latched on during the fight. She took a moment to be with him, even just for a little while. But in the apocalypse, no one has the luxury of time. She needed to save her friends being attacked by the ruffians. This had changed Jay. She was now on a hell-bent mission. She needed to prep for her last attack. Our community was a man short. Our people felt exhausted. Jay didn't want to lose anyone else. So, angry and with no plan, she decides to deal with the ruffians alone. Luckily, Jay finds a Juggernaut and a Feral. This was her chance. If she could lead the top-tier zombies to the enemy's base, then she could win. The Feral was unrelenting. He even managed to incur heavy damage to the car, ripping the front door. Jay had to kill the Feral. Down to no repairs, this was her one last shot. She still had the Juggernaut, but she had to be careful not to destroy her car, lest she be stranded. Carefully, she led the Juggernaut to the base. The fight was on.
I sentence you to death, asshole. Time for you to go straight to hell.
New friend entering the facility, they stormed in. clearing all the rooms, making her way to the roof. The remaining ruffians were there, waiting for her. There was only one ladder to reach them. It was now or never.
Damn it. All right.
You don't run! I will kill you!
Sucks to be you.
I was determined to find Javier's body and give him a proper goodbye, and drove immediately to the tree where he'd fallen. But his body wasn't there. I was sad. We cleared the area of zombies and knelt to remember our friend.
Last shot. I'm out.
We took one last look at the tree and moved on with heavy hearts. The apocalypse can be an unjust place where nothing will go as planned. Chaos, death, destruction all around. But in these dark moments is where you find the greatest of heroes. Javier, you will always be remembered.